Hi everybody, I'm Kirsty Meakin from Nao Nails. In this video, I am going to try my very best to do an ombre, a French ombre, in a dual form using Aquagel. Now, lots of people have asked this question. Can it be done? Never done it before. I don't know why you would do it when you can do it the normal way, but hey ho, let's give it a go. So I have my little hand. We have Dawn. We have the Dawny hand. What did we call it?
Willy Meaner.
Willy Meaner. That's it. I've put a tip on Willy Meaner. I need to base coat. So I'm base coating the natural part of the nail. Just touching the tip. Cure that. What we need to do is size up your dual forms. Now when I put this form on, it just about fits side to side, but it's a little bit wide on the cuticle area. And because it only just fits side to side, I then went up a size and I was like, no, damn, that's huge. So I'm going to stick with the number 3, but I want it to fit a little bit nicer at the cuticle. Here's a little trick. You can adjust the edges with a pair of scissors. So you can customise these so they are not so square at the corners. They will still work. So if you look at the difference between each side, can you see how here it jumps out, whereas the other side fits perfectly. So we're going to do that to this dual form. You can use it again like this because, in my opinion, I always find dual forms are a little bit wide at the cuticle area. Just needs a little tiny bit more. So can you see that that fits the cuticle area a lot neater now? Because we're doing an ombre, we are going to do it the opposite way. So we're going to do it in reverse order than we would do if we were doing it directly onto a nail. So if I was doing it directly onto a nail, I would do the white first, then I would do like a natural colour at the back, and then I would ghost it out with another colour. So that's what we're going to start with first, the ghosting section. And we're going to use Tempting Fate for that. So I'm going to slice a bit off, pop it in. I've got some gel residue wipe off solution in my dampen dish. So with that, we are going to do a thin layer a little bit further up and bring that up. That's a good thing about this product, is you can really just play with it until you're completely happy with it. what you're trying to do is, at that center point, create a ghosting effect with the product. So this colour is semi-transparent. Yes, I said semi.
Child.
So you want a semi-transparent colour. I'm going to flash secure that for 5 seconds. Just to hold it still. So the product won't move. And then we are going to use Plush Peach. It's so plush. There's a bit of something in that. See, I definitely can't cure this one because it won't stick to the nail. So I'm going to roll that on, scrape. We're going to make that sit nicely from side to side. So you're encouraging it to go side to side, filling the well. And then you're going to start to blend. That's the most important part, is blending down. So just be quite soft with your brush. Let's just have a look at this. Cool. You can sort of see, if I hold it where the black mat is, you can see how it's fading down. White. So this is just white. And I'm going to scrape that onto the end. A bit of gel residue, wipe off solution on your brush. And then you want to gently blend this up. And you want to be gentle because don't forget about the other products that are not set. You still need to blend from the back side. Yes, I said back side.
That's very talented butt you got.
Very talented.
If you can blend it with the backside.
I tell you what. Amazing.
Ryan Little.
So I'm just using the tip of the brush to just encourage that blend a little bit more. Right. Just going to drop it down. Secure the back down first. I think I went a bit too long.
Mm.
So, I think that is the biggest ball ache ever. If you don't know what a ball ache is, ask Adam, he'll tell you. I'm sure he's had one. Because when you're trying to put everything into that mould, you know, this dual form, and you're thinking, well, when I press that, the other product's going to move, and it's all going to move, and it's just too much of an hassle. Plus, when you put it on to the actual finger, it then moves again. So you're never going to get that perfect blend. Why would you even do that? I'll show you the way you should do it. And it's not using a dual form. Because I'll show you what it's like once we've titivated this. Because even after 20 years plus of doing nails, I can't even do it. It's alright. It's alright.
You would say that's all right if I'd done it, but not for you. I mean,
not for me.
Yeah, that's difficult. Like, even for you to do it.
It's like, it makes the whole process difficult trying to do an ombre in a dual form makes the whole thing difficult. There's no need to make it difficult. It's so easy to just put a tip on, your base coat, then put your white on, then your natural sort of colour at the back, and then a ghosting colour to make the blend. Why would you even want to do it in a dual form? Don't get me wrong, dual forms are ace. Absolutely brilliant for doing full cover. Aren't they? They're so quick to do a full cover nail in one colour. Absolutely brilliant.
Or even a French.
But I still...
You don't think that would work?
I still don't think they're great for French.
Okay.
But I think you can do it better with your brush. Much better. Shall we top coat it and see the hash that I've made? So let's wipe over. it's not perfect. It's not bad.
balanced. It's not balanced because of
Correct. And then let's top coat it and see what a mess we made. The time that it took me to actually do that, I think I could have done the whole hand. Doing it the normal way. Definitely. And we'll finish with a little bit of cuticle oil because
Willie Meaner really needs it.
Willie Meaner needs a bit of cuticle oil. So what I don't like about it is it's not a perfect blend. And I am that fussy. Then I look at that and it makes me a bit angry. It makes me like, no.
You just want to gel polish it?
Yeah, I just want to gel polish it because that's just not happening. That is just not good enough. It's okay. It's not great. If you want to see how I would create a French ombre using Aquagel, just click the link up here. It's there. It's a far easier way than trying to do it like this. I know that people think dual forms are really easy to do, which they are if you're doing one colour. And I know you think, well, dual forms are dead easy. I wonder if you could just do an ombre and it'd be just like bam, bam, bam. Look at that. Gorgeous. Don't quite work like that, as we've just found out. Because when you put everything on, it all just moves and squishes. So follow the link, check that video out, and I'll show you how it's done the right way. So there you are, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Everything I've used in the video will be listed below. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. We'll have to have a viewing night.
Yeah.
With gin.
Really good.
With gin and brandy. A gin and brandy viewing night. I've got a lot of gin going. I've got all the bloody gin.